He had a son, a 4-year-old little boy. And I, his wife of 7 years, had absolutely no idea that child existed. Stay with me, because nothing could have prepared me for what came next.
His name was Marcus. I met him at a housewarming party in Austin, Texas, 2014. I was 27, he was 32. Quiet, thoughtful, the kind of man who actually listened when you talked. I thought that was rare. Turns out, he was just very, very good at paying attention. Because paying attention was how he kept his lies straight. We dated 2 years. Got married in 2016. Small backyard wedding in hill country. String lights, wildflowers. 80 people who loved us. My mother cried through the entire ceremony. Marcus cried too. I used to think those were happy tears. We bought a house in the suburbs. 4 bedrooms. Because we planned on filling them. We tried for kids for 3 years. 3 years of tests and heartbreak and hope and loss. And Marcus, through every single one of those moments, held my hand. Told me we would figure it out. Told me I was enough. Told me he wasn't going anywhere. What he did not tell me was that 40 minutes away, he already had a family.
For 7 years, his schedule was clockwork. Monday through Friday, work. Saturdays, golf with the guys. Every other Sunday, visiting his college buddy Dave in San Marcos. I never questioned it. Dave was real. Golf was real. Marcus even came home with a tan. He was that careful. So, it's a random Tuesday in March. I'm leaving Costco, tired, cart full of groceries, just want to get home. I'm loading bags into my trunk, and I hear someone call his name. Marcus! I look up, and there he is. My husband. 40 minutes from home. On a Tuesday afternoon. When he was supposed to be in a meeting. And next to him, a woman and a little boy holding his hand. Looking up at him, calling him Daddy. I did not move. I stood behind my car door and I watched. The woman kissed him on the cheek. The little boy tugged at his jacket. Marcus laughed. That same laugh I fell in love with. And picked the boy up. 3 full minutes I stood there. Until Marcus turned around and saw me. Y'all, I have never seen a human face do what his face did in that moment. Every single shade of color. Just gone. He put the boy down. Started walking toward me. Sarah! Wait, let me... I got in my car. Locked the door. And drove away.
I drove around for 2 hours. And y'all, I am not going to pretend I was strong. I wasn't. I pulled into a Target parking lot. I just completely fell apart. 7 years of memories hitting me all at once. Our wedding day, the nights I cried in his arms over our failed pregnancies, every I love you, every I'm not going anywhere. All of it suddenly meaning something completely different. I kept asking myself, was any of it real? Did he ever actually love me? Or was I just convenient? I sat in that parking lot for a long time, just hurting. The kind of hurt that goes so deep, you can't even cry anymore. You just go quiet. And in that quiet, I made a decision. I was not going to fall apart. I was going to make sure he never forgot what he did to me. Not out of anger, out of self-respect.
And honestly, if you watched our first story in this channel, you already know that the most powerful thing a woman can do in this moment is stay calm and get strategic. That story is linked in the description.
I went home, made dinner, set the table. When Marcus walked through that door, looking like he hadn't breathed in hours, I handed him a plate. Sit down, eat, then talk. He told me everything. Her name was Vanessa. They met in 2015. The boy, Jordan, was 4 years old. She thought Marcus was divorced. He had told her that his ex-wife, meaning me, had walked out on him, that he was the victim. I sat with that for exactly 30 seconds. Then I picked up my phone and called my attorney, right there at the dinner table. Marcus watched me do it, didn't say a word, because he knew the woman he had underestimated for 7 years had just become his worst nightmare.
Marcus had a work gala coming up. Big annual company event. His colleagues, his boss, his entire professional world. He had been talking about it for weeks. It's a big deal this year, Sarah. Really important. Oh, Marcus. I showed up. Red dress, hair done, heels on. I smiled at everyone, made small talk with his boss, laughed at his colleagues' jokes. Marcus was sweating through his jacket the entire night. And right before the keynote speech, I stood up at our table, tapped my wine glass, and I said, "Before we begin, I just want to say how proud I am of my husband. 7 years of marriage, a beautiful home, and a 4-year-old son 40 minutes away that I had absolutely no idea existed." The table went silent. His boss put down his drink. His colleagues froze. Marcus grabbed my arm. "Sarah, please." I looked at him. And I said, very quietly, very calmly, "We're done, Marcus. My attorney will be in touch Monday morning." I put down my glass, picked up my clutch, and walked out of that ballroom, head held high. Not one tear. The divorce was finalized 7 months later. I kept the house. Marcus pays child support to Vanessa, who, by the way, had no idea I existed either. She and I talked once. A long, hard conversation. But an honest one. She's rebuilding her life. So am I. I repainted every single room in that house. Started with the bedroom. Sage green, new furniture, new everything. My mom asked if I wanted to sell it and start over somewhere new. I said no, because why should I leave? I chose this house. I paid for this house. I planted every single thing in that backyard. Marcus lost everything. I just redecorated. And here is what I want you to take from this. The people who hurt you, they are counting on you to be too heartbroken to think clearly. Don't give them that. Feel it. Cry it out. Sit in that Target parking lot for as long as you need. But then, stand up. Fix your hair. And make sure they never forget who they underestimated. Our next story on Wounded Truth, a woman introduces her boyfriend to her best friend of 10 years. 6 months later, she finds out they had been talking
every single day behind her back. But here is the twist. It was not romantic. What it actually was is so much worse. Next story, you will not see it coming.